Cats and Halloween, a tale of fur, fear, and absolute chaos. Ah yes, Halloween. That one glorious night a year when humans dress up as the undead, eat too much sugar, and convince their cats that the world has lost its mind. But for cats, Halloween isn't cute. It's confusing. It's noisy. And it involves far too many fake spiders that don't even taste like the real ones. Welcome, brave mortals, to Cats and Halloween, a tale of fur, fear, and absolute chaos, where the only thing scarier than a ghost is your cat seeing their reflection in a pumpkin. First, we look at the ancient cat-Halloween connection. You see, cats and Halloween go way back. Black cats were once thought to be witches' familiars, mysterious, magical, slightly evil. And to be fair, if you've ever had a black cat appear silently behind you in the dark, stare at you with glowing eyes, and then slap a glass off the counter, you can kind of see where that idea came from. But modern cats? Oh, they've rebranded. Now they're not symbols of dark magic. They're the ones causing dark magic in your living room during your Zoom call while you're trying to carve a pumpkin. Now let's talk about the costume catastrophe. Because somewhere, someone decided it would be a good idea to dress a cat as a taco. You, the optimistic human, think, this will be adorable. I'll get so many likes. Your cat thinks, you have chosen violence. You wrestle with Velcro. You gently fasten the hat. You take one blurry photo before the cat goes full ninja mode and disappears under the sofa for 3 hours. Meanwhile, you're sitting there with a tiny, abandoned witch hat and claw marks that make you look like you fought a vampire. Moral of the story, cats don't do costumes. They are the costume. Now we look at the pumpkin season mayhem. Pumpkin carving, that wholesome family tradition. Except your cat sees the pumpkin and thinks, is this new litter? Is it food? A bed? My enemy? You start carving. The cat sticks her head in the pumpkin. Now she's got pumpkin goo on her whiskers and looks like an orange swamp creature. You try to light the candle. She tries to swat it. Suddenly your cozy fall aesthetic becomes a full-blown fire drill emergency. Cats and pumpkins? Would not recommend without supervision or fire insurance. Now we come to the spooky decorations war. You, let's decorate the house. Your cat, let's destroy the house. Fake cobwebs, perfect climbing material, paper bats, snack, skeleton garland, target practice. And those motion-activated decorations that shriek when someone walks by? Yeah, you'll be hearing those all night because your cat has decided to repeatedly activate them while glaring into your soul. Now we are warming up. Trick or treating, a cat's worst nightmare. Doorbell. Again and again. Your cat's survival instincts kick in. They sprint under the bed faster than you can say fun-sized Snickers. For the next 2 hours, they'll emerge only to glare from the hallway like a furry security guard, clearly judging your life choices. By 9 p.m., you've got a sugar high, a pile of candy wrappers, and one deeply traumatized cat who's convinced the doorbell is possessed. Haunting over, it's the candy crisis. Humans love Halloween candy. Cats shouldn't touch it. But do they care? No. They'll lick the chocolate wrapper, bat the candy corn across the floor, and somehow end up with a sticky paw that collects every dust particle in the house. You'll find that same candy corn under the fridge in February, probably still sticky. How about Halloween cat logic? During Halloween week, cats act weirder than usual. Why? Because cats know. They can feel the spooky energy. The full moon rises, and your cat suddenly decides to sprint around the house at 3 a.m. like they're chasing ghosts, or perhaps being chased by them. They stare into dark corners for no reason. Their fur puffs up. You say, "What are you looking at?" They blink slowly. Now you're scared. You scream. The cat yawns. The ghosts applaud. Safety first, the indoor cat's Halloween adventure. You think, I'll keep my cat safe inside this year. Good call. But try explaining that to your cat as they sit in the window, watching children in costumes walk by. They think it's a parade of walking snacks. They meow, they paw the glass, they demand to join. But of course, if you actually open the door, they'd freeze, hiss at the wind, and run back to the safety of the sofa. Bravery, 10% noise, 0% follow through. Now comes your costume, or cats versus witch hats. You put on your witch hat, your cat instantly decides it's the enemy. They stalk it, they pounce, they miss, they knock over a candle. You yelp, they bolt. You end up in the corner wearing half a hat and smelling faintly of singed polyester. Halloween aesthetic. Ruined. Cat, please. Now comes the midnight snack. After all the madness, you finally settle down with a slice of pumpkin pie. Your cat appears, silently, eyes like headlights. She wants a taste. You say no. She puts one paw on your plate. You say no again. She knocks over your drink. Congratulations, she wins dessert. Finally, the mysterious disappearance. At midnight, the world is calm. The decorations are drooping. You wonder where your cat's gone. You check the sofa. You check the window. You check the laundry basket. Ah, there she is. Curled up in the candy bowl, surrounded by wrappers. Looking smug, Halloween conquered. Eventually, the morning after, you wake up to shredded cobwebs, candy carnage, and a cat sitting triumphantly on a pumpkin. Her fur smells faintly of candle wax. Her whiskers are sticky. And she looks you dead in the eye, as if to say, let's do it again next year. So remember, Halloween isn't just a time for ghosts and goblins. It's a time for your cat to assert dominance over the entire concept of seasonal decor. If your Halloween ends with claw marks, chaos, and one very smug feline, you did it right. Like, subscribe, and share in the comments if your cat has ever tried to eat a pumpkin or exorcise your doorbell. This has been BadgerVids, reminding you that the scariest sound on Halloween night isn't a ghost. It's the unmistakable crash of your cat knocking over your decorations. Again, see you next time on BadgerVids.